right now joined by the Delhi Commission of Women Chief, Swati Maliwal, over here with us. Ms. Maliwal, thank you for taking your time and joining us here. Good evening. We are looking at some horrific murders being reported in the national capital in less than 24 hours. We have 3 such horrific murders being reported at prime locations in Delhi. The headlines seem to be shaming the national capital and the safety of the people in Delhi. What do you have to say about it?
I think it is absolutely shocking. On a daily basis, we are witnessing the most horrific cases of crimes against women and crimes in general in the capital. And no action is being taken. You see, this boy, he was a Delhi University student. He was standing right outside his college, which is a part of the Delhi University, one of the biggest universities in the country. He was standing there in broad daylight. And most importantly, that place is a very high profile area. There are various other colleges there where students from across the country come and study. And this boy gets murdered in the most brutal manner just because he stood up for his female friend and he tried to prevent her sexual harassment. So what kind of crimes are happening, and why is it that the center is absolutely silent on issues related to women's safety? I think it is very shocking. And generally, I always say that, we need to work together and let's do something. But today I'm feeling so angry that why is it when it comes to women's safety, all we encounter is silence? Who will set the accountability of Delhi police? Why is it that some officers are not suspended? Why is it that people are not having any fear of law and order? Why is it that police resources are not strengthened? Who is going to be accountable? It's just one case, the next case, the next case, and next case. And it's really shocking.
Now, there are 2 separate cases, but we often question how the civilian don't really step forward to rescue people in need. But here, they were trying to do exactly that and they met their end trying to help someone. Do you think that there should be some sense of sensitization of society that is required? What would help save lives in situations like these?
See, I think, how do you sensitize a society as big and as diverse as ours? What are the steps that you will take? Of course, there needs to be better education. There needs to be better awareness mechanisms. There needs to be better advertisements. There needs to be better social media content and as well as other media content. There's a lot of work that can be done as far as awareness goes. But please see that in all these cases, it was not about awareness. These women, these men, they were aware, they wanted to help, they were actually coming forward. This is not a problem of awareness. This is a problem of a complete breakdown of the law and order system where people are not scared. People feel those 4 men who were sexually harassing the female friend of this 19-year-old boy, the boy knew about it. The boy tried to protect the girl, and yet it happened. So there is a problem because these men really felt that they'll be able to get away with it. Similarly, for those 2 girls who were gunned down, where did these guns come from? Were they licensed? If they were unlicensed, how is it that people are being able to just come up, just kill somebody through unlicensed weapons and nothing is done? So every case happens, you have an arrest. Delhi police will say that, yes, I have done an arrest. We've arrested these people and all. But is it creating any deterrence? Because at the end of the day, the law is such that slowly and gradually these people are able to wriggle their way out of the system. And the entire messaging in the society is that whatever you do, if you try and help somebody, you will be attacked. And if you kill someone, maybe you might just end up getting rewarded and you'll be able to walk away free. So I think that there needs to be stronger deterrence. There needs to be stronger patrolling. You see, these are high profile areas. How is it that this incident happens and there is no presence of police, at least in the high profile areas we should have? Even in Anjali's case, we saw it was the entire Delhi is on red alert on New Year's Eve. And yet this girl was dragged around for 13 kilometers and hardly anybody intervened.
But Ms. Maliwal, where does the buck stop? Who takes the onus of public safety? Because the political back and forth and the blame game is where the interest of the common man is lost.
I totally agree with you. And I think that the buck stops in this particular case definitely at the center, because you see these cases are absolutely related to law and order. It is a problem of policing. So in that, because police directly reports to the center, the buck stops there. And I fail to understand that why is it that the center cannot call an urgent meeting despite the complete failing law and order situation of the Delhi government, senior officials from the Delhi government, senior officials from the center, LG, Chief Minister, Home Minister of the country, who Delhi Police directly reports to. Why is it that all of us cannot sit down and try and resolve it? So I think that the first and foremost step that needs to be done is we need to set politics aside. Central government and Delhi government need to get together. So in these particular cases, definitely the center is responsible. But when we talk about making our public places safe, of course, Delhi government also has a role to play. There has to be better street lights. There has to be more number of toilets. Especially for women, there have to be better last mile connectivity. I mean, all these things, and obviously the number of CCTV cameras that are already there by the Delhi government, even that needs to be increased. So certain steps have been taken by the Delhi government, but a lot more needs to be done. But if the police of the land improves, I mean, there is absolutely no doubt that law and order situation will definitely improve. And that is why the center has to urgently take strong steps to increase the accountability as well as the resources of the police.
Well, thank you, Swati Maliwal, for taking our time and joining us here at Mirror Now and sharing those very important suggestions and advices that you were making both for the Delhi police and for the Delhi government to make public places safe in the national capital. And with that, we're slipping into a short break right now. Lots more lined up. Stay tuned and keep watching Mirror Now.